In A Course in Miracles, sickness is described as function unfulfilled. It is not seen as a malady of the body. It is not seen as what we would think of as corporeal illness. It is seen as a need for healing in mind. And in A Course in Miracles, your function is happiness. So any time that you are not completely happy, the Course would say you are sick and in need of healing in mind. So that's a very simple way of looking at what needs healing and what doesn't. And there's no need to get invested too much when you see something occurring in the body. It's no different to what's occurring in the mind. It's just an outward picturing of it. And it's a defense. Sickness is a defense. So if you're angry or upset, it's merely a defense. It's merely fear arising. And you are not to be condemned for that. So all your focus wants to go on healing in mind, of seeing where the upset is and tracing it back. And it is a wonderful opportunity then to see where the power of decision is. Because it says at any moment you can say about any form of sickness, I have no need of this. And the reason you'd have no need of it is because you'd have seen what it's defending against and decided once more that you do want the very thing that it's been defending against. You do want to discover your own innocence. You're not afraid of looking at your own guilt in order for it to be dismissed completely by the Holy Spirit and your innocence be found and your happiness be restored to your awareness. And so when you no longer need the form of sickness, whatever it occurs, whether it's a mental distress, whether it's a body ache, whether it's a tsunami, whatever form of sickness is occurring that seems to be something that's blocking you from feeling perfectly content, you have a chance to see that it's merely a defense. It's a defense against the present moment. It's a defense against presence. And it's a defense against the holy instant where you discover who and what you truly are. And so, if that defense is high, do not fight yourself, but merely allow yourself to become aware that there is a way in which you can have the day you wish to have, as long as you accept that you do not like how you feel. That's your beginning point. I do not like how I feel, so I must have decided wrongly. And choose once again to have the kind of day you would like to have healing in mind, good health, which is happiness restored to your awareness by accepting the atonement for yourself. And at any moment, you could say, I have no need of this. The first way you feel, disgruntled, aggravated, harassed self, and it will simply drop away. That's the level of power you have. But people are afraid of the power of their own mind because they're afraid of miscreating. They're afraid that what they'll find out in discovering that they have this power to simply stop what's been distressing them, that somehow it's going to turn out to have been their fault. And yet again, you're responsible for the correction, for accepting the correction of your innocence. You're not responsible for the error. So there is no fault here, but there is a divine and beautiful responsibility, and there is a triumphant and exalted experience of discovering that you are not a victim of the world, that you are in fact ruler of the universe, and that you are humble and allowing and accepting of what's given in every moment. And if happiness is your natural state, then why would you refuse it? What is it you need to do or achieve for something that's been given and that is not dependent on you at all?